mo, for Cignal HD, ituloy lang nila yung communication nila because when you communicate, nawawala yung mga nerves dyan eh. And now that we can see Segodine there, you can be sure that the energy of Cignal will be quite high.
Well, let's turn it over to Apple David.
Very good point ni Race ni Coach Sammy Akailar sa huddle. Sabi niya, kung walang pasa, walang palo. Sayang yung mga offensive threats nila kung hindi ma-utilize dahil lang pangit yung kanilang first one. To add to that, tiwala sa sariling kailangan para rin doon manggaling yung kumpiyansa nila sa laro. James?
Maraming salamat, Apple David. And that one going the favor of Main and Tail. Jow sa taas. Last touch kay Michelle Segodine. Samantha Dawson scoring at that one as Arian Argerin is back on deck to serve. Tikar sends it over to Michelle Segodine. Royce Tubino digs it up. Quick setup para kay Dawson. Off the blocker pero maganda block coverage ni Mela Tunay. Segodine ulit but attack not over.
I think that set was a little bit low for Segodine, pero alam mo naman ang mga hitters natin, no? Kahit anong bolang ibigay sa kanila ng setters, gagawa nila ng paraan. Unfortunately, at that time, na-net yung bola.
Early 2-point lead para di sa Main and Tail. Tikar commits a violation.
Oh yeah, kasi yun talaga namang she tried to protect that ball and set it up sa teammates niya, pero talagang obvious na lifting yun.
Mervic Mangi, who had a hot start in set number 1, binabalik na ni Coach Sammy Akailar para kay Janine Navarro. Interesting lineup para sa Cignal HD. Si Segodine. Ito si Mervic Mangi. Meron kang Lourdes Clemente in the middle. Si Mela Tunay. Para naman dito sa Main and Tail, andyan pa rin yung mainit na kamay ni Danica Gentrauli and Samantha Dawson. Lilet Mabayad and Royce Tubino. And look at Arian Argerin, serve up an ace.
Alam mo, sa tingin ko yung bolang yun palabas na eh. Because sinagot yun ni Mela Tunay na shoulder level. So if it's shoulders up, that's bound to be outside.
4-0 lead in set number 2 para sa Main and Tail. Janela, good reception. And Clemente, unfortunately couldn't score on that one. Pagkakataon para kay Gentrauli. Segodine to Mervic Mangi, blocked up top by Mabayad.
Basang-basa eh. Nakita na kasi ang position ni Segodine, nakaharap siya dun sa open. So the blockers of Main and Tail were really ready for that.
And Lilet Mabayad throws it down, stares them down.
Lilet Mabayad with a new haircut to boast of today. Working for her.
Mela Tunay having trouble with the reception. Kaya magbibigay sila ng chance ball. Cortel. Oh, what a play para sa Main and Tail.
That was awesome. I mean, you don't see that all the time. What a play by Main and Tail. Akala mo yung gitna ang papalo, yung pala. Ito, let's look at this again.
Ang ganda ng pagkakakuha ni Lenlen Cortel. Kaya maganda yung setup. And then the finish. So Cortel making it easy para do sa setter. And then the finish for Main and Tail. Main and Tail on fire dito sa ating set number 2. Tikar sets up Mervic Mangi, and finally Cignal HD is on the board. Ramdam mo yung gigil ni Mervic Mangi.
Oo, kasi sino ba naman ang papayag na 0 pa rin ang score, di ba? Kaya talaga namang score for Cignal.
Play para dito kay Lilet Mabayad, and that one is good.
Lilet Mabayad with a power tip there. It almost just hit, you know, yung tips talaga ng fingers niya, but what power she has in her arms.
And you can see the conscious effort ng Main and Tail na i-set up talaga yung mga middle, yung mga combination dahil meron kang Praka. Si Tubino kaya mag-create ng offense para sa sarili niya. Si Mabayad nabibigyan ng maganda. Eh si Praka susubok ulit. Tubino measures this one. But no goal. Cignal HD giving up a chance ball. Tingnan natin ang gagawin ng Main and Tail. Gentrauli with a finish.
Si Gentrauli didn't even hit that ball hard. It was just a power tip.
And in the second set, Main and Tail with the lead here in the first technical timeout. Excellent find as Argerin sets up Danica Gentrauli with the offhand finish. When you talk about hot offensive options, #1 on the list para dito sa main intel is obviously the former best scorer, former NCAA MVP, Royce Tubino.
Kita mo naman ang scores niya, no? Kakapasok lang niya, 11 spikes na and 2 blocks. That's what you expect in a leader.
Yung kanyang pinakita against Shop Pinas, so hopefully Royce Tubino can still provide the firepower dito sa laro ng main intel against Cignal HD. As her team is up 8-1 dito sa set #2. Tikar to Panaga.
That's a beautiful down the line there by Panaga. Walang blockers dun
To think, nandiyan pa sina Abby Praca, Danica Gendrauli can certainly still get up there. And look at Cignal HD looking to answer back, serving up an ace. Ito si Mervic Mangi.
You know, one of the things that a player should do to receive a strong serve like Mangi's is square your shoulders to the ball. Ito ang nangyari dito, Honey Royce, Tubino moved. So akala ng kanilang libero, kukunin ni Honey Royce yung bola. That's why if you have no plans of getting the ball, do not move from your position.
Sorry with a smile tuloy ito si Lenlen Cortel. And that one out of bounds. Good read by Royce Tubino. Main and tail catching a break, halting the attempted rally. Ito Cignal HD. Dawson with the service. Ganda na reception dito ni Jack Janela.
That ball hit the line. They were contesting it. Akala nila outside, but it really just dropped on the line.
And Michelle Segodine, mula sa Adamson University. Now on deck to serve, 5 serving 9. Argerin. Seta para kay Gendrauli. Ganda naman ang dig, the Cignal HD. Segodine from the back row, but Dawson digs it up. Praca with a tip, but no finish. Blocked away.
Ito yung sinasabi mo, James, na kailangan may connection talaga ang setter and hitter. Because especially for mga sets na tres or B-quick or even A-quick, kailangan talaga kabisado ng setter ang height requirement ng hitter niya.
Yan lagi nag-uusap yung dalawang yan during the course of the game. Tubino naman na susubok. Off the blocker for the finish.
A good decision there by Tubino kahit na hindi niya plinanong talagang lakasan cross-court hit kasi kilala natin si Tubino na cross-court hit. She just played with the blockers of Cignal.
10 serving 6 dito sa set #2. Tikar to Panaga. Huli sa taas. Janela keeps it alive. Panaga the tip. No go. Tubino susubok. Huli sa taas. It's a block party para kay Jeanette Panaga.
Jeanette Panaga having fun blocking main and tails. If I'm not mistaken, that's Royce Tubino. Yes. That's a solid block right there. Nabasa niya because si Honey Royce really is a cross-court hitter.
7 serving 10 in set #2. Argerin sets up Tubino. Ambitious attempt, but no goal. PLDT home, Oltera and Sol Patrol will bring the Amihan and Baguis players to different provinces around the country for exhibition games and to support grassroots volleyball. Be sure to enjoy these once-in-a-lifetime fun-filled family events. Follow PLDT home on Facebook for more updates. And another score para dito sa Cignal HD, now within a solitary point, 9 serving 10.
You know, ito yung siguro sinasabi ni Coach sa amin na tigas ng puso, tapang lamang sa court. Well, we can see it very clearly now with the Cignal players.
Oh, gets the friendly roll. Ties the game up 10 points apiece.
Yun yung bagong rule sa volleyball ngayon, no? Na if the ball hits the net, good pa siya. It's so hard to get the ball once it hits the net because it changes direction, momentum. Kaya yan, nakaposition na ang mga players ng main and tail until the ball hit that net.
Unfortunately, Lenlen Cortel couldn't get to it quickly enough. Argerin, bibigay kay Tubino. And Tubino in takeover mode.
That was a great set by Argarin. The ball wasn't even rotating. It was just floating to Honey Royce. It was such a perfect hit.
This is what you do when there are walls. You break them down. The ultra-fast spike from Royce Tubino, brought to you by PLDT Home Altera, the ultra-fast LTE for a happy family. Here's Abby Praca on deck to serve para sa main and tail. Lamang ng isang puntos. 11 serving 10. Oh, Tekar catching the defense napping.
That's a nice setter's trick there by Tekar. Nakita niya talagang walang tao kasi nagpre-prepare for a block. So she took advantage of that. Smart move.
Yung 1-2 attack, kung tawagin natin. As Mela Tunay, now on deck to serve. 11-11 ang ating score, 11-11. Royce Tubino measures that one up. Oh, Lilit Mabayad. Last touch on her, kaya puntos pupunta sa Cignal.
Nagulat kasi si Lilet na na-block yung ball and then the ball went over the net or in their side of the court. Kaya she tried to save that ball with just one hand.
Easy over on that one. Mabayad susubok. Almost a check ball kung wala lang doon si Jack Janela. Mangi blocked up top but still alive. Tubino blocked again. So 4 touches whistled by our first referee, which Tubino and Mabayad are trying to contest. Pero naitawag natin at lamang na ng dalawa ang Cignal HD after falling behind 8-1 early in set number 2.
Alam mo, merong video challenge tayo, di ba? Dito sa bago nating conference. And so far, wala pa namang coaches na gumagamit nun.
That service going out of bounds, main and tail, getting the volleyball back. 12 serving 13, dito sa set number 2. Royce Tubino on deck. Trying to load that one up, kaso sobra lang yung energy. Kaya lamang na naman ng dalawa ang Cignal HD. And Cignal capitalizing on those errors. Let's see if they can establish some momentum dito sa set number 2. Tekar, tinarget si Royce Tubino on the service. Dosa na atake. Wipes it off Segodine for the finish.
Finally, main and tail, nag-ingay din dito by getting that point.
It's a 1-point game here. 13 serving 14 in set number 2. Tekar, pupunta kay Segodine. Kaso kinapos yung talon.
Yung timing kasi ni Segodine dun, nauna siya. And then, hindi na niya nagawa ng paraan. She tried to tip it over, but she was just too far from the net for a tip like that.
14 all dito sa ating second set. Tekar for Clemente.
Ito nga kapag binigyan mo ng bola si Clemente, most often than not, she'll earn that point for Cignal.
One of the players of Coach Sammy Acailar mula sa University of Perpetual Help, Lourdes Clemente, now on deck to serve. Targets Cortel. Gendrauli against a double block and score.
That's a good combination play there by Mabayad and Gendrauli, and talaga namang they were having fun doing that combination play. Alam mo, that's really the key, If you have fun, natural na lalabas yung skills mo and talents.
Uy, a looping serve. Buti nasa lo ni Tunay. Mangi. Attack doesn't go. And once again, main and tail with the lead in the second technical timeout, 16-15.
Kung kamusta ang experience so far being a first-time head coach, ang sabi ni Coach Mai Prochina, okay lang. Volleyball is my world and life, kaya naman na-enjoy niya yung bagong challenge. Kaso nga lang daw, talo sila nung first game dahil daw yan sa lack of communication. Yung skills ng players nandyan naman daw, pero kung hindi sila makaka-execute, hindi sila nag-uusap, hindi daw nila ma-maximize itong talent na meron sila. James?
I'm too afraid to ask Apple to ask me. Apple, tanungin mo ko what is my world and my life. But I'll answer it just the same. My work, broadcasting, is my world and my life. part of it, this Philippine SuperLiga Volleyball, and I'm enjoying this one because Cignal HD and Main and Tail are making it competitive. Dikit-dikit ang ating laban sa second set.
Sobrang dikit-dikit. Nakita natin na talagang both want to get their first win today.
Unfortunately, a service error para kay Mervic Mangi. And when Mangi re-entered the court, umangat ulit yung laro nito Cignal HD.
Oh, talagang may presence kasi itong si Mangi. She not only encourages her teammates pag-voice ng mga calls niya kundi pati sa performance niya.
And another name blazing para dito sa Cignal HD is former Lady Blazer, Jeanette Panaga.
Kita naman natin ang ganda ng B-quick niya. At talagang on the peak of that ball, doon niya tinamaan. Kaya ang bagsak niya ay sharp.
Really crucial para dito kay Diane Ticar na makabisado agad yung laro ng kanyang mga kakampi. She has a lot of options here if they can really connect. The Stubino tries to attack, but Mangi digs it up. And that shot too strong para kay Mela Tunay.
Si Mela Tunay siguro medyo, di ba, nagre-recuperate pa siya from that sprain from the ankle. So medyo nag-iingat pa siya today.
She's wearing a different number, number 17. Ngayon, sa kanyang PSL career. Oh, Segodine couldn't get to that one.
Gendrauli with a powerful arm for a serve.
And Main and Tail back on top, 19, serving 18. As Janine Navarro re-enters the floor para sa Cignal HD. Gendrauli with a left-hand serve. Ticar gets under it para kay Mela Tunay. Blocked up top by Praca. Isa pa pagkakataon para sa Cignal. Argarin sets up Tubino. Look at the hustle by Cignal HD. Tubino will not get the save that one.
Ang ganda ng galaw ng both teams. Talagang makikita mo fluid ang floor defense nila. They're very active even in the net defense. Agawan sila kung sinong makakapatay ng bola through the attackers. So it's a really, really nice game for both teams.
Jeanette Panaga with a service, and she will score.
Good hustle there by Main and Tail. Unfortunately, it just went beyond their reach.
A 1-point advantage para sa Cignal HD. It's been tit for tat in set number 2.
That's right. Tapos ang laki pa nung hinabol ng Cignal, di ba? From 6-0. So very exciting for both teams.
Oh, Praca with a hang time.
Talaga namang, o nga, tit for tat. And now, tied na naman tayo, 20-all.
Ang ganda naman dito ng matchup, especially with Praca hanging in the air. Sina Jeanette Panaga striking from the middle. 20 points apiece, Main and Tail and Cignal. Ticar had to adjust. Tunay off speed, but Tubino digs it up. Tubino naman ang susubok. Jonella with a save. Segodine with a push. Almost, but not quite.
Si Segodine kasi medyo nag-alangan siya dun sa set ni Ticar. We have to remember she's left-handed. So, bagong adjustment yon for the setter.
Papalitan na si Diane Ticar at si Michelle Segodine. Babalik si Chang Ancheta para mag-set ulit dito sa Cignal HD. Kaine Pamusena also on the floor para sa Cignal. Jonella, great first ball. The dump and the finish para kay Lourdes Clemente.
Clemente, alam mo bang pinilit lang to mag-volleyball ng PE teacher niya?
Wow.
Noong high school. Pero 'di ba, ang height nga niya is 6'1", pero alam mo kung saan siya takot? Any animal that's small.
Wow. Interesting trivia. I learned something new with Chiqui Pablo. Stubino converts off the blocker.
Ang ganda rin ng palo ni Tubino. It went in between the blocker and the net. Nagkaroon ng second motion dun si Vivas. But unfortunately, hindi naangat ang bola na pwedeng iset pa for another play.
22 serving 21. Ancheta giving up the chance ball. Cortel cleaning it up. Argarin to Dawson, who puts it down.
Dawson was not intimidated at all by the blockers of Cignal at nag-down the line siya. Look at this replay. Good first ball. Good set. blockers were there, pero nalusutan naman ni Dawson.
Main and tail on top by 2. Would put some pressure on Cignal HD if they get this second set. Ancheta para kay Clemente. Pinuhay ni Cortel. Tubino with a dig of her own. Dawson off speed. Janela digs it up. What a save. Cortel again, another great dig. Dawson susubok. And gets that one off the blocker. Ancheta wants to contest that. They're trying to say na it was not over. Pero tingnan natin dito sa replay.
Hindi. Na-block siya. Kasi initially talagang titingnan mo mukhang net eh. But with that replay, it was very clear. It was blocked.
You're at set point in set number 2. Navarro with a shot. Gentrauli digs it up. Gentrauli gets it back. Pero hindi siya maka-score. Navarro susubok. Tubino with a dig. Dawson. And what a rally towards the end of the set. Navarro, attack not over.
Main and tail gets the second set, 25-21.
They're dancing and prancing and their attack is devastating. Main and tail up by 2 sets. Contra sa Cignal HD. The final sequence, unfortunately, an attack error para dito sa Cignal HD. Mag 3 sets kaya para sa main and tail. Makasungkit pa ng isa ang Cignal HD. Magkakasubukan sa aming pagbabalik.